from our FTA. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to that first 50 seconds. It's all autonomous, which means everything is pre-programmed. Teams are using those sensors on the robot to move around the field of play, especially those April tags. Team 461, Westside Boiler Invasion, successfully delivering coral to the top part of their coral reef. Those purple branches were 7 points during this time. 67-21, the Tinsley Travelers to School, also successful. Both teams should get that ranking point for their work in the autonomous. The remaining 2 minutes and 50 seconds is all teleoperated. Teams have picked up their controllers, now driven the robots around that their team built over the last 13 weeks. This is a team effort, although there's usually 2 drivers and a coach down here at the field of play. There's a lot more in the stands and at home here supporting them and watching their mechanics in action. 76-87, one of those many teams at this weekend's event, using their wrist-based mechanism to twist that coral piece around. They're successfully placing a coral piece on the bottom part of that L1 trough. We're 2 points for their alliance. 54-02, Reckless Robotics has been wrecking the competition. They're able to keep those cycle times low, so they're opening up additional opportunities for scoring those game pieces, as some of these attempts will fail, but for the most part, they continue to successfully place on the bottom part of their coral reef that L2 for 3 points for their alliance. 90 seconds remaining in the match. Score is currently 51-79 in favor of your red alliance. They'll continue to place in that coral even throughout the end game period. Checking in on our Red Alliance sides, 461, Westside Boiler Invasion continuing to place coral pieces, slowly filling up that side of the reef towards that Alliance area. 234, Cyber Blue, Indianapolis Indiana team for Perry Meridian Schools, continuing to pick up game pieces from their human player station. Once they've exhausted all the coral inside of the field of play, many teams don't have a ground intake mechanism, instead going to the human player station to pick up a new one through that slotted area. 67-21. Tinsley Trailblazers from Indianapolis continuing to place on their side of the field. Scores currently 80-110 in favor of the Red Alliance. No algae scored, either in the barge or processor for each of the teams. Usually it comes down to that coral for the deciding factor of the winning match, although algae will definitely become more important as we look forward to the playoff area. With a few 20 seconds remaining, we'll hear that sonar ping. That means team will start heading their way over to that barge and get elevated off the ground for those additional points. The longer the chain, the more points she'll gain. 54-02, Reckless Robotics lining up, getting some assistance and placement from their human player. 67-21, Tinsley Trailblazers getting elevated as well. The longer the chain, the more points she'll gain, just like we saw earlier. So the chain that's a lot closer to the ground is a lot harder to design around. And that's all the time we had for qualification match 56. Stick tight to see those scores here at the First Indiana State Championship. 157 to Blue Lions is 112. Most of these teams cresting that 100 mark, getting all 6 of those available ranking points and actually distributing all 9 that are available. So Red Lions walking away happily with that narwhal match, a unicorn of the sea, for their work in qualification match 56. Stick tight for 57.